Sounds drive. Sounds drive.
Hello and welcome back to Mpishi. On today's plate, we are going to be making the ultimate meat logs. We're gonna start with about 2 to 3 pounds of ground beef. To that, we're gonna add 4 eggs. We're gonna slice up 4 slices of bread, and then we added some stove toppers breadcrumbs. And as you can see, I have a handy dandy helper down there helping me. We're gonna add all our spices, starting with the tomato bouillon, some garlic, some onion powder, some sazon. You can use any spice of your choice. We added some paprika, we added some oregano, and I think more onion powder. And then we're gonna mix this up and knead it like you would a dough until it all comes together, well combined, and the lumps are gone, the bread lumps. So we're gonna mix this up very well. Just knead it for about 10 minutes. We added some soy sauce. Keep kneading until it is all well combined. To our meat logs, we're also going to be using some ham slices, some turkey, and some chicken slices, and some beef, and also some bacon. To that mix, when it's all together, we're going to add a red onion and some cilantro. And we're going to knead that into it until it is well combined. Just make sure everything is completely well combined. You're going to get a piece of foil, and this is what will help you wrap your logs and keep them together. We're gonna do like a sushi roll, and you're gonna see that in a minute. So we're gonna arrange our bacon both horizontally and vertically, that way it can hold up. Although I should have done the horizontal before the vertical for better results, because you will see when I roll it what I mean by I should have done the other way. Do horizontal first and then do vertical. So arrange all your bacon all the way around, all the way flat. Make sure they're overlapping. That way when you roll, they're not breaking up. We're gonna add our meat. So we're gonna spread that thinly over the bacon all the way down, leaving about 2 inches at the end to help the bacon overlap when you roll your roll. We're gonna come after that with some cheese. You can use any cheese you want. This is cheddar. There's no limit of what you can put in this. You can put any and everything you want. So we're gonna come back with some ham. So we're gonna arrange that again, make sure it's all overlapping, helps for easier rolling, that way it doesn't come apart. After that, we're gonna come back after that with some turkey slices, and again I have a handy dandy helper just help me do this. So at this point we are going to add some spinach, some green. It doesn't hurt. You can add anything, like I said, anything into this. It depends on how you like it or how you want it. So we're gonna use our foil to help us roll this together. So the point of the foil is to help you roll it. And again, you have to make sure the foil is not getting caught under your meat, because then you can take it apart and you don't want to slice your meat and you have metal in there. So you roll it, and you roll it real tight with the help of your foil. Just keep rolling until you come to the end of the roll. After that, we're gonna flip it over to the other side and we're gonna fold it back into the foil, because we're gonna bake it in this foil. So you see, if the bacon was arranged the other way, it would hold better, but it worked. At the end of the day, it all worked out anyways. So when I say leave a little, like 2 inch of bacon on the opposite side, is that so that it can be all overlapped and you don't see where it starts or where it ends. So we're going to roll this back onto itself inside the foil now this time, because we're going to bake it inside of the foil, because if you bake it outside it's going to fall apart. So we're going to do this for the first hour, and then we're going to unwrap them and put them back in the oven again and bake them out of the foil, so your meat can get some color. So we're going to get another piece of foil, just reinforcement, and we're going to wrap the whole thing again. So we're going to wrap this up in this piece of foil. Just trying to figure out which is the easiest way to go. So just put it on and just wrap it one more time. Again, you have to roll it tight. That way it stays together when it bakes. Pinch the ends. And that is done. So we're gonna get a baking sheet. We're gonna line it with some foil paper, and then we're gonna put a baking rack on top of it. That way the meat log is not sitting flat and the juices have a space to fall into, because it's gonna have a lot of juices just coming out of it. And that one is done. We are going to put it into a 375-degree oven, and we're gonna continue to make the next one. Again, get a piece of foil, put some oil on it. This time we're gonna use some beef skirts to wrap our next log in, and my handy dandy assistant came through with the help. So we're just gonna arrange these pieces of meat, this is beef, all the way down. Make sure they're overlapping. Again, it's important to overlap, that way it doesn't come apart when you roll your logs. So just arrange them as neatly as possible. Make sure every one is overlapping with the next one. Then again, we're gonna come after it with our meat, beef, ground beef mix. We're gonna arrange that again all the way down. Again, leave a little space so your beef has somewhere to attach to when you roll your logs. After this, we're gonna come back at that with some mozzarella cheese. Spread it out. Again, you can use any cheese of your choice. Then we're gonna come back after that with some ham and some turkey slices. Again, look at my helper, she did really good. So we ran out of the ham, so we finished it off with the turkey slices. These ones are so good for those quick lunches, sandwiches. We make like 3, slice them up, freeze them up, and then whenever you need it, you have something. We're gonna come back again with some mozzarella cheese, and now we're gonna roll it together. Again, this foil is what helps you roll this meat and do it easily. You can also use some cling film if you like. You just have to take it off when you're done and put some foil over it. So it's just easier to just use the foil and then just use the same foil to bake it in. But you can use some cling film, to bake it if you want. So we're gonna get another piece of foil. We're gonna wrap it up. And this one was a little bit thicker, so we used 3 pieces of foil. So we're gonna do it one more time. we're gonna wrap it. Thank you to my assistant, she really helped. I'm gonna roll it, and then again get a baking sheet, wrap it, line it with the foil, put a baking rack, and then put that on top of it. So this was the last of the ingredients that was left. So it was some turkey slices, some bacon, some beef skirts, and some mozzarella cheese. And again, you just put it together, wrap it until it all comes together. This one was pretty thin, so we didn't even need to use extra foil on it. This was just enough. So wrap that up and wrap it tightly. Then pinch the ends at the end of that. And again, put it on a rack and into the oven it goes. And that was the end of our meat logs. Handy dandy assistant coming very well. So after an hour, we are going to unwrap our meats, our meat logs, and we are going to put them back into the oven again for another 30 to 40 minutes so that our bacon and our meat can get some color on it. At this point it was actually done. We just needed to make sure the bacon is crispy and it has color. So we're gonna put that back in again into the oven for 30 to 45 minutes or until it is golden brown on the outside. At this point it is done. We are going to now take it off, put it on the side and let it cool down, and then we are going to slice them up. We use them for sandwiches in our house, or aside for your breakfast. Sometimes you just make your egg, get a slice, and you are good to go. But these ones work the best with sandwiches. So this is how we slice them up. You can see the cross sections. They are absolutely beautiful and delicious. You get one, throw it into the air fryer, crisp it up, get your bread, get your sides, your fixings, make you a sandwich, and keep it pushing. And they are really good, and they are really, really, really amazing time savers for those days that you don't have time to worry about the kitchen or fix yourself a meal. You just grab a slice, get a bread, put a sandwich, and go. So as you can see the cross sections, this is the bacon, meat, and mozzarella and spinach wrap, the last one. And yeah, that's it for this one here. And until next time when we meet up again on the next plate, please tell a friend to tell a friend, subscribe, follow, like, share, and God bless you. Thank you.